Hello. Give me a second. 1 second. Hello, welcome to my live stream. I'm only partially set up right now. I was streaming last night. Not that I really I didn't keep the stream up just because I was goofing off. So, but I mean, today I'm planning on, what's it called? Teaching you guys how to set up a PNG Tuber when I get the chance to. So for now, I am just drawing until then. So, yeah. I'm doing this live for Rosie Daisy so that she can, I was doing a commission in a way to make her a PNG Tuber model. So I finished it, and I am going to go through how I go about setting up my models. You guys will kind of get to see how I have my videos set up in a way. So yep, just drawing until then. Drawing something a little bit different with the eyeballs, but you know, it's kind of interesting. I'm just, yeah. Oh, edit. Where is public? Alrighty. That was weird. Awkward. So, I guess it wasn't allowing. I had it for some reason on private, which was a little odd. So. Hi, Rosie Daisy! Glad you can make it. I'm just gonna finish coloring in the shirt, and then I can start showing you how I had, or how, at least I set up PNG just so it'd be a little bit easier to explain. Because I thought about doing just a regular video on it, but then I was like, well, if you have any questions on things, or yeah, it would be a lot easier to answer them on here. So I'm just gonna finish this really quick. Yeah, I really enjoyed talking. It's nice. Yeah, I guess this has been going on for, what's it called? Yeah, I don't know. At first I was streaming and it was private, so that was a little awkward. Because I was like, oh, she can't get on the stream. That would have been awful if I had just been streaming this entire time. But, so I am going to finish this. I'm almost done. Now I can get on to the real nitty-gritty Why? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Almost done. Alrighty. So I can actually transition this now to not that scene. There we go. It is literally, you get to see the wonderful screen. So welcome to the app, or not the app, the program, yeah. So, when I make a new thing, so I do have Gaming Twinkle set up. I don't know if she's gonna load in. Come on. So she does load in. She does work. I did try. She works awesome. So, basically, so I am going to, is there any way to just delete this? Alright, for some reason that is the default one when so you're going, I'm sorry, give me a second. So you're going to go to so you have to have your files onto your device. So I did transfer all of my files into one folder. So what you're gonna do, there we go. So it's gonna say silence right here. All you're gonna do is, I'm actually gonna do, why does that, there we go. Okay. Alrighty. Welcome back. So the first thing when I make a new model is you're gonna go to new avatar. And then it'll say silence, and then you can actually make, if you want, your avatar as a PNG. I've thought about turning them into PNGs, but I just thought the transition between the PNG, like, I don't know, between the talking and the silent one just seems a little odd. But either way, so you would go to your silent one, you'd open that file, and then you would go to speaking, also add in that file. So now we have the silent and the speaking. Now it says transition frame. I don't know. Can you go with, I'm pretty sure you can go without it. So basically that's like all you have to do. Yeah. There we go. But I do like to add, I don't know what this actually does, but just in the silent transition frame right here, I'll just add in the silent one and then the speaking. Add it there. And I don't know why, but it seems a little bit more smooth. Alrighty. So that's literally it for actually setting up the PNG. But I am going to show you when you go to accessories. So I sent you a couple different ones. So there's this button right here, right above all, and then PNG speech. Right here, it says add. And then unfortunately, it's weird you have to name it before it lets you save it, because I don't like naming things. And then all you do is you add in the different accessories, and then it will pop down here at the very bottom, and it'll let you know if it's GIF or a single thing. So when you go to add in the accessory, with the tail, I mean, unless you really want it to be weird, it needs, so 0 is where the model is sitting on the thing, and then behind it you want to go at least -1, so then it will be behind. I don't know why it comes in, I almost said spawned in, super big. And it's kind of a pain because it is a GIF. And I made it so I can't grab it. Select, -1, confirm. So then you just put it behind your PNG and it should move just fine. This is just something I thought was it would just add something to it. You don't have to keep it if you don't want it. But I just thought it was a little interesting, or it'd be kind of fun. I also added, so I was thinking of something I could add to your PNG, because I wanted it to really fit the character. And so I added, and then if you hover over, actually before I do that, because you can move your character and the tail is locked in. You can move the tail, but the character is, if you move it, then the accessory goes with it. And same with resizing and everything like that. So that's how that goes. And then I also, if you want to put it in front of the model, so the model is on 0. If you want to put it in front, I don't know why it's not popping up. Sometimes you have to just move the character because it likes to be big. I added a phone because I know she vlogs. So if you wanted it, I don't know why you would really need it, but I was like, maybe she will want it. Because she's a little vlogger. So yeah, that's kind of how it goes too. And then they do have other things. And then same thing, they have the pre-made accessories and stuff, and so you can add them however you want. And what's awesome about it too is that if you draw anything yourself that you would like to add in for accessories and stuff, you totally can. You can add whatever you want on top. I don't know if it would work, but I have this that I drew from another model. Like, you can add literally whatever you want. And you have different things you can add to it. So you can add, I think, as many as you want. I haven't really tried it out. But, so I thought that would be kind of fun. Or just leave it normal with the tail, or I just deleted them. It's fine. I can put it back later. So yeah, that's kind of how I set it up. And then, so if you look at the right hand side, yeah. So I'm gonna see if I can video capture device. Okay. I want to see. Can I? Oh, because that's why. Okay. Sorry. I'm trying to see if I can show you OBS. I wasn't as prepared as I probably should have been. Window capture. Okay. Is there OBS? Oh. So anyway, give me a second. And I have a way to do this. It's not the best way, but it is a way to do it. So I just have to find it now. Alrighty. Oh, that is what you see now. Okay. Can I transition? Alrighty, I am on OBS and it makes absolutely no sense right now. But all I have to do is, give me a second. Alrighty. So when I go so this on this screen right here, this is OBS. This is what I run my videos on. So this screen is, you guys can't see this. This is all that you see right here on this screen. So ignore, I guess you can keep that side for now. So anyway, what was I going to do? Oh, okay. So on here, right here, there's this button, and it's called virtual camera. So if I turn it off, so if I go to like, where is it? Oh, I'm going to change my avatar because she's a little bit more set up to the screen. Where is it? Not that one. It's being a little weird right now. But anyway. So, if I click off of this virtual camera right here, she'll disappear. It won't show up on the screen anymore. But if I click it back on, she will. So, there's these things called scenes right here. And all I do, so for a video, this is how it's set up. So I have my sources. So you would create your scene and you can name it whatever you want. This is an awful way to do this with this camera. And then you get a blank scene right here. So then what you're going to do is you're going to want to add several elements. So if you want to add a background color, you'll go to sources now. And a lot of times I'll just add a color in the background. So then you'll press browse right here. And this is just how I do it. So then I just pick, I have a pink color open set for it. Press OK. resize it to however you want, and now you have your background color. And so, kind of like in digital art, OBS has layers with your sources. So whatever's at the top is going to be on top of everything, and then whatever's on the bottom is going to be beneath everything. So if I were to make a new source, now we want to get your PNG Tuber over here on, so we're going to pull her back up. We want her to get onto this screen. So what we're going to do is we're going to add a source, and it should be as a video capture device. Video capture device. It has that same little camera icon as the virtual camera. So then you're going to press device, go to virtual camera, and then it should pop up. Now we don't really want any of this right now, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna kind of resize it. You just want that little green area, and so then you're going to, okay, I'm gonna set you down really quick so I can grab my keyboard. You're going to resize it anyway. So you would press Alt, and then you can drag it, and it will crop it. So basically, however big you want her is kind of how, and then once you kind of crop it, you can let go of Alt and then resize it. Now to get it stinks that you can't see all of this just on the screen. Unless that makes absolutely no sense. Where is it? Display capture. I don't want this one. What if I put it over here? Alrighty, okay. I figured out how to do it. So I'm actually going to close this, and then I'm going to put up. There we go. Is this us trying to? There we go. This is our new scene. So I'm going to put this on this screen, so now you can't see it. So now that we've got this right here kind of set up, you're going to want to go on top of your capture device 3. Now we want to get rid of that green screen color. Now in as you play, when you go to backgrounds in PNG Tuber, there is an option for backgrounds. If you just pick green, it is the easiest way to do it. What did I do? Oh, I closed down. Give me just a second. I closed down PNG Tuber. So now I have to wait for it to load again. Great. Alright, virtual camera on. And then I should be able to go back to OBS, and she popped up again. So I'm going to right click on that, and it should have a button on the very second to the very bottom called filters. Now what you're going to want to do is press the plus sign and add chroma key. Now what it should do is automatically it'll give you a kind of a green screen effect. You're going to want to mess with the similarities just to kind of, and the smoothness. Now, unfortunately, the eyes are green, and I did not think about that until now. Actually, if you do blue, we're going to go to PNG Tuber Maker, background, and I should be able to turn in blue. And so, oh, yep, that's even worse. Blue is even worse. What about magenta? Not a good idea. We'll go back to green. So anyway, I cannot see this at all. So, okay, close. Ta-da! It is literally just playing with it, and so, yeah. So now that you got that, you can add in, it's called your capture device. So I'm gonna I think. So, I use a program called Elgato. This is not in the right spot. Anyway. It's fine. So I use Elgato. It's a program that, like this thing, so I'm able to plug in my iPad. I have an HDMI cable with an adapter so I can plug it in to my iPad. So all I would have to do is plus video capture device. This is why, because when you look down here, it says video capture devices. I can add existing ones from different scenes. That's probably why it's good to actually label different things. So I still don't. So it's Elgato virtual camera. That is what I am been using. I believe. Right. Elgato. Game capture. Nope, just kidding. I don't want to delete that. I want to delete that. Yes. Plus capture device. Okay. And then Elgato. There should be a game capture option. So then you just resize it to how you want it. And then, so when you turn on your device, you can also press Alt and then, come on, turn back on. Resize it to fit the thing and then just make it big. Now what I'll do is, so this is how I usually, oh my goodness, it does not stay open. So when I do like live streaming, this is what I do. And this is how I also do my videos. Now, when I do my videos, I will go into, give me a second. I had to double check and make sure I had no videos of my face on. So I edit all my videos on CapCut. It's just simple. And so what I'll do is I'll do all of my editing beforehand of my video on CapCut. And so I will, like, let's say, for example, that is an awful example. This one, I think I already made this video. So I have music and the before and after. I have all of this done already. All edited. Only thing that's missing is the PNG and the video, obviously. So then all I do is I just have to plug in my iPad, full screen this, and then I hit record. And then everything on there. So I can be doing a voiceover with my video. So that's kind of how I have my video set up. I know it kind of is confusing. And I know it doesn't work for everyone. It just thought it'd be I don't know. It's just how I do it. So then I could be talking. And I bet there's way better ways of actually doing this. I just am still kind of learning on how to use different programs, and so I thought this was kind of at least just how the easiest way I found it to do it. So I know this is like really, really confusing, and I am so sorry. But so anyway, that is how. So actually, I should be able to scoot her over a little bit, get her in the middle, and that is how I add different things to my videos. Yeah, I'm definitely am blessed to have a setup like this. Try to add your tail back in. So, I know it's kind of a lot, but I mean, come on. There we go. So anyway, you have any questions for my awful explaining? Because I would definitely be happy to answer any questions. Awesome. Yeah, I'm glad I could help. And I know there's probably different ways of doing different things like this, and honestly, I love the way you edited your video, so but I just thought it'd be kind of a little different. So yeah, I hope this helped. So yeah. I guess actually I can go back to... I need to label my scenes. That would make it so much easier. I'm actually going to switch back to my avatar. And then maybe not do the tail, because... There we go. Somewhat back to normal. Oh yeah, I totally forgot live streams. Do that. I'm trying to line this up. Man, there we go. Transition. I have charcoal all over my desk, and now I'm getting my hands dirty, and it kind of sucks. So, I mean, now I can just work on my drawing, because, come on. Attach, there we go. Oh, cool. I was scared for a second. I realized I had a green screen on, and so I was like, oh, great. Nothing's going to show up. That is not true, because everything did show up. I'm going to brighten my screen because I can't see a thing. Oh, thank you. I was getting inspired today, and so I was like, maybe I'll try something new. Don't you just love it when that happens, when you realize that other people are way better at you than drawing? That happens to me way too often. And I'm like, oh, I like this person's art. Would be a shame if I just, borrowed some of it. It's mine now. But not actually, because I don't steal art. I just borrow some things. There's a difference. I just get inspired. Yeah. I just, really, I don't know, Ah. Nice. Well, I can't wait until you post again. That'll be very cool to see. I don't know how I feel about Aloys. I don't know how to feel about that. Oh, wow. That'll be so cool to see. The red. It's going to look like Christmas. Oh, I kind of like the red too. I was also debating whether I change the hair or not, so maybe I'll go crimson. Oh, she's giving me very different vibes now. So I actually have an idea. So in my sketch, she actually is going to have a dragonfly on her nose. And so that's kind of why I went green. But now I'm like, eh. I'm just giving her every single vibe that she doesn't get one. So, but the thing is I really want the dragonfly to be I want it to be moving. And so I thought about making, that looks very vibrant. I promise you it's not that, it's darker. No. Give me a second. I feel like some things are not being justiced. No. Transition. That's what it looks like on my screen. And so it looks pretty dark. That's not. It's like a dark teal. And then you come over into the screen and it looks very bright. But I'm like, I'm kind of liking this. Anyway, besides that, I think I'll just leave it like this. And then I was thinking about doing an emerald green or something for the dragonfly. And then I was going to try something else. I was going to actually give her some lips. Change it up a little. Maybe actually give them facial features instead of lines. Even though there's nothing wrong with lines if you don't have facial features. I'm sorry. So we're gonna attempt to do that. Not even something super intense, just a little bit. While I do the lines. I do the lines so much. It's just lines for me. I was like, well, maybe I should give my character's actual, facial features. So, that is why I am doing this. We're just gonna do a little blendy. Add in a dark color. I think this is working. Maybe. We're just gonna see. Just see how it goes. If I don't like it, there's a thing called alpha lock, so I can just redo it all. I really should probably learn how to, render a little bit differently, because I am very lazy with my rendering. But you know, sometimes I really don't care, so. We're gonna give her a little bit different vibes today. I want her to be very innocent looking, but then also at the same time, like, super pretty. Not that, like, innocence is very pretty, I think. Okay, now I put the neck on a different layer because when I tend to do some things, when I blend it, it goes into the face and then it just looks like a muddy mess, and I hate it, so. I'm erasing this or something really quick. I go back to this. See, we're just adding in details. Look at that. Way better already. Cottagecore. Woo! I love cottagecore so much. Oh, there we go. I was kind of coming up with a story for it, but then I was like, should I go through the trouble of making a story? I kind of had one in mind, but maybe not. I don't know. I've been reading, what's it called? Webtoons. Well, I've only read one. And I love the art style. And so now I just want it. And so I'm just studying more and more art lately. And that is all I've been doing. Because I have no life. Except for Jesus. Only person I can have life through. So I'm just adding some small details here and there. Trying to just kind of stay with the bigger picture, but then also adding some elements of depth and illusion. Now I have to do it to the arms, because we can't leave them out as much as I would love to. I've actually never read one until, like, last night, and then I've read as much as I could until they update it, so. I don't know, I think I started reading one because I really liked some of the art styles, and then I also kind of wanted to create, like, a YouTube webtoon, in a sense. And so I thought the best way to study on how to do it was to actually read some. So that is what I went ahead and did. Oh, wow. Nice. What kind of genre would you say is your favorite? Yes, I do too, actually. I watched, what's her name? Oi! I know her name. I love to draw manga. Or love to draw. Learn to draw manga. Love to draw. Comedy action, I love those. Man. And now I'm going to move on to the eyes. Airbrush this puppy in. Hey! I know, I love that one. I just love her channel in general. It just makes me so happy. Honestly, when I first started my channel, I was like totally inspired by her, and I was like, man. So that's kind of why I did some things the way I did, was because I was inspired. But yeah, I love the OC videos. I would honestly, like, I think that it would be so much fun to be able to draw people's OCs, but like, ugh. Imagine getting hundreds of submissions to be able to choose from, to be, or even at random, just to be able to draw people's characters in your style. That would be so much fun. Because I know with like drawing your OC and the other one, it was just awesome. Yeah. Oh yeah, you should totally do that. That'd be awesome. I don't know if you can even... Oh, this color does show up. Even if someone... Yeah. Oh, I totally get that. I honestly thought about doing another OC thing, so if you'd be interested, I would totally love to draw more OCs. I love drawing them so much. It's just so much fun. Ooh, yes. If you make a community tab and then just post them, tag me in it, and I will totally check that out. That would be awesome. I love drawing OCs so much. Ooh! You have me very intrigued, and now I really want to. Ooh, baby, give me one more chance. Show your love. Do, 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 do. Back in your heart. Do, 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 do. Show me your love. I'm debating if I add the eye shiny or not. Yeah, that'd be awesome if I could do, if you would allow me to use them in a video, that'd be awesome. Yay! Awesome! And I'm really excited. Okay, the eyes are getting done, and they're still not, it doesn't show up as cool as I think it looks in person, but that is also probably me. I think it looks way cooler than it looks. Ooh, baby, give me one more chance. Show me your love. Do, 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 do. Back in your heart. Do, 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 do. Show me your love. Gonna make it very, very shiny. Because you can't go without shiny eyes. And then we'll add. I'm just excited to really do the dragonfly. I'm still debating whether I make it move or not. I don't know if I can actually do that. I would love to, but I don't know if that is in my capacity at the moment. Spray paint. Cool, so we give her cool eyes. Not that. We're going to add in whites, but we never use pure white because we need it for highlights. So I'm kind of using an actual like tannish color right now. One eye looks bigger than the other. It's fine. It's okay. No one will notice. Yep, the #1 rule of coloring. Yep. Alpha lock. Then I can add in a darker color for some shadow. And actually, I was thinking about doing a little bit of shadow underneath the eye. I don't know why, but I feel like it would just give her a little bit of a doll-like appearance. Add some to the kind of the corners. Thanks. We're giving her a lot more details than I'm used to. So then I might add Try and make this all teeth. No, I think we're just gonna leave it. I am gonna give her a bit of a highlight on the nose, like I usually have been doing. Just to kind of at least give the nose a little bit more definition. Then we're going to put some highlights on her cheeks. And then we're going to go to the neck area. And just a little bit of that. A little bit on the collarbones. Honestly, for skin, I think that's good, honestly. Not really much else I would add to it. We'll just go to the hair now. Already alpha locked. So then I can just go straight into highlights. I'm trying to find a simple and effective, like, style for shading and stuff, so I can just whip out if I ever wanted to do a, what's it called, a comic, then I can just do it super quick. Give me a second. I've actually never, that's one anime that I have not seen yet. One Punch Man. Green hair girl. Oh, she is kind of giving me those vibes, isn't she? Oh my goodness, she does. That is awesome. There's actually several animes that I need to sit down and watch. And then we give her some hair volume. So. So we are now getting some hair volume. I think that's looking pretty good. What I'm gonna do is pick an even darker color. Oh, nice. Yeah, it's kind of interesting because it's like One Punch Man, Naruto, One Piece, and like Dragon Ball Z are like the OG animes. And out of all of those, I've actually only seen Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z. I haven't seen any of the other OGs, which I always found funny for some reason. I have absolutely no idea why, but yeah. So I can only recommend one because I've only seen one of the OGs. Dragon Ball Z is pretty good. I would say, at least on occasion. It's a fighting one, so I don't know. You like action. Dragon Ball was actually intended to be a adventure anime, not a fighting show. So it kind of adapted. But it's kind of cool. It's actually the only TV show ever, or at least the first TV show in anime to actually have a character in the beginning of a show be a kid and then grow up to actually him eventually being a grandpa. So I thought that was kind of cool. Really cool show. Yeah. I think it's a pretty cool show. I haven't watched it in a while because I literally would only watch it. Like, that is the only anime I've ever watched, and so, yeah. I have probably seen it, like, at least 6 times. At least, like, the entire series, and I had a problem. I would just watch it so much, and yeah. I never watched really anything else. Yeah, it's kind of interesting. I know the main character actually, so he ages, but he's not a human. He's alien race that he figures out later on in the show. They age very slowly. So he always looks good for his age, actually. But yeah, actually at one point he gets married and has a kid, and like, it's really, really cool how this show progresses. I really enjoyed that aspect. Especially because, so Dragon Ball happens before Dragon Ball Z, and it's just interesting after watching Dragon Ball to see Dragon Ball Z. I actually watched Dragon Ball Z first, and so when I went to watch Dragon Ball, I was like, oh wow, this is actually him as a kid. So that was kind of cool to watch. But yeah, I totally recommend it. It was a lot of fun to watch as a youngster. Gonna give her some highlights there. Actually, for the highlights on the eyes, I'm going to use. Yeah, so they kind of say it's in the same, like, most people when they talk about it, they just say Dragon Ball Z because it's Dragon Ball Z, I guess. But so Dragon Ball is, I believe, it's several seasons long. Dragon Ball. So Dragon Ball is actually 153 episodes. How many Dragon Ball seasons are there? So, Dragon Ball, original Dragon Ball had 5 seasons. So, okay. So, hey. Yeah, oh my goodness. Have you heard of literally One Piece is, I remember when it hit over 1,000 episodes. That was insane. I have no idea how many. So Dragon Ball, the original, has 153 episodes. Dragon Ball Z is 291, but then with 13 movies and 2 specials. But then there's also GT, which is another series. And that has 2 or 3 seasons. And then they have Super. So, it's insane. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's interesting. A lot. Yeah. So, I think it's One Piece, Naruto, and Dragon Ball Z are all, I think, 90s shows. Actually, Dragon Ball Z might be older. Dragon Ball. No. When did Dragon Ball air? 89. So, or no, wait. 86. So I guess it was an 80s anime, and then it continued on. Actually, I don't know if it might still be continuing. It's kind of an interesting thing. But I think it's always really cool to see different things, so. But yeah, One Piece is just going above and beyond with the episodes. Like, it's gonna be insane when it actually ends. If it ever ends. I feel like One Piece is gonna end up being that TV show that, like, just never ends, just out of spite. Like, this is gonna be the longest show ever in existence. So. Which I think would be kind of funny, so. Which I wouldn't be mad about. That'd be kind of sick. Except I'm pretty sure fans would be waiting for Luffy to become the Pirate King by then. Imagine watching a TV show just waiting for the main character to just do his job, do what the show is made for, and then it just never happens. That would absolutely stink. Like, there's probably gotta be an end eventually, right? But anyway. I just want to work on the dragonfly. Naruto started in 2002? Wow, I thought it was way older than it actually is. I don't know why. Maybe it's just because it's considered one of the OGs. So I just assumed it was older. Nah, I feel like there's plenty of people who wouldn't mind a show going on forever. I don't like it when TV shows end. Girls like me don't cry. Do 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 do. I really have no idea how to do this background, so I'm just gonna not do it right now. And now I have to look up what a dragonfly looks like because I could guess, and it probably would not end up right. Yeah, I'd just rather not say goodbye, honestly. Dragonfly. Okay. I'm gonna attempt to draw a dragonfly now, and I didn't say it was gonna actually be realistic looking, but it'll be close enough. we'll get the gist. Yeah, I don't know how realistic I actually want to get with that. Girls like me don't cry. Do 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 do. Yep, that does not look right, but it's fine. Let me have like kind of a... Yep, I think that works for me. Now we're just gonna add in some details that I think apparently the main attraction, whether or not I really, really, really want to make it move, but I know I'm not capable of making it look realistic in any way, shape, or form. I don't know how dragonflies move their wings, so... Oh, okay. So we're just gonna make this work. Because who else wouldn't? I would totally freak out. If a dragonfly landed on my face, I would not be having it, okay? I think they look cool. Not on my face. Yep, they can stay far away from me, actually. I would prefer that. They can stay as far away as possible. And I would be just fine with that. I will admire from afar. And if one ever lands on me, I will scream. Because I think they're cool. Just not that cool. Now we just have to add a little bit of white. I don't know what it is, but just... When I just see their face and like their legs, I can't do it. But I can do spiders. Spiders are fine. I don't know why. Spiders are fine. Especially beetles, I will freak out. Like stink bugs. Stink bugs are my absolute worst nightmare. Hey. Oh. Yikes. Dang, girl, that's not fun at all. Man, I haven't been stung 3 times. I've been stung on the face before, but not 3 times. That's absolutely awful. Ooh, I'm sorry. It's interesting to see what people are scared of and what they aren't. Yeah. Oh, yeah. But apparently the person I'm drawing isn't scared of bugs, so good for her, I guess. Now, just in case I ruin it, we're going to draw the wings on a different layer. Yep, because this is how we do it. Actually, just kidding. I must steal her ability not to be scary. Yeah, me too. I would love that, honestly. Not being scared of bugs. I'm going to just steal that. Flip horizontally. And we do that. So honestly, I know nothing about bug anatomy, but I'm just gonna make up some lines because that is just what happens in the bug world. We can't draw it all. So I'm just going to steal that. Looks like a bug wing. And I'm going to just do this and do that. I'm going to make this line thicker. I think that works. Copy and paste. Flip horizontally. Uniform. Look at that, now we have two symmetrical wings. Underneath that, we go in. We're gonna give it a blue sheen. All hail the dragonfly. Oi. I think our dragonfly needs a name. What should his name be? I think the body needs to be smaller. Herbert, Jeb, or Jade. Ooh. Huh. Herbert. What could we name him? Herbert. Yes, I love it. Herbert it is. That just made me happy. Can't do multiply. Darken. Darken almost looks right. Herbert. All hail Lord Herbert. Or I could put Herbert. Maybe we'll make Lord Herbert a little bit smaller. So now we have Herbert. It is all of his majesticness. I think I need to add some blue. Herbert's adorable. Could have given him little shinies. Doot, 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 doot. Herbert is amazing. You know what? I agree. Herbert's awesome. No one can come against Herbert. That is not right. Come on. And oh, there we go. Nope. There we go. Good old Herbert. I have to figure out what I'm doing for background. Spray paints materials, elements, not that one. Organic. Now we're gonna do snow gum. And we're just gonna make a big old bush. I kind of have an idea, but so like, what if she's, because I have an idea with her being like this runaway, and maybe like in the background there's people who are like looking for her, and so she's kind of hiding so she doesn't get caught, but like this little, what's it called, Herbert lands on her face. And so that's why she's kind of able to hold in her screaming. It's because if she doesn't hold it in, then she'll get caught. I don't know why they're looking for her, but they are, so... who knows why they're after her? Maybe. I was kind of thinking that I'm debating whether I kind of want to put her in maybe like a fantasy world. So, what I'm thinking, it has to do with something with Herbert. Herbert's got to be in here somehow. He's got to be an important symbol. But, like, what if she... Oh, hi, Weirdo Draws. Welcome to my live stream. We're just hanging out and drawing. So, right now I'm drawing a girl. This dragonfly, he's the most important person here. His name is Herbert. Lord Herbert. So, yep. Sometimes I'm just scribbling because Lord Herbert. Yes, Lord Herbert. Yeah. All hail Lord Herbert. Whatever Lord Herbert says goes. Without a doubt. We love Lord Herbert. Just ignore this awful man. He's gonna get blurred anyway. We're just gonna make a couple people. Just gonna get rid of his legs a little bit. Lord Herbert. I love him. So then we're going to Gaussian blur, slightly blur them. Now I'm going to add a ooh, that is very vibrant. Maybe more gray. There we go. So then I want to erase this back here. And like the top of her head. Then Lord Herbert, for some reason, kind of makes her face glow a little bit. Because, you know, it's Lord Herbert. I don't know why things happen the way they do with him. They just do. I actually want to try organic. Maybe some, like, leaves coming. He does. He really just brightens our lives, doesn't he? Only Lord Herbert can. We love Lord Herbert. We're going to do an add layer. Then we're actually going to add a little bit of glowy, because Lord Herbert just glows. We want to bring some attention to Lord Herbert because he's the king the Lord we deserve. We're also going to add some glow. Lord Herbert. All hail Lord Herbert. Great, now I'm gonna have to make... Oh, awesome! That'll be awesome! Do you have any ideas what you'll be drawing? You know what? I agree. Give me a second. We're going to duplicate. So we're going to get rid of all of these. So we don't need any of this anymore. Delete. So now we just have lovely Lord Herbert. Turn it. Oh, that'll be awesome. Lord Herbert needs a crown. I am totally getting distracted right now. But it's fine, it's all for the cause of Lord Herbert. Because Lord Herbert deserves it. Fan art for Curious George? That is awesome. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. That's beautiful. Yes. Do you post your art? Because that would be totally cool to see when you're done with it. That's awesome. On live streams, all we do is create art. It's weirdo underscore draws. Underscore draws. Do. There we go. Lord Herbert as a sticker. Anyway, back to drawing this. Lord Herbert. We love Lord Herbert. Herberty. Okay, now I can oh, that's interesting. Waves, a soft airbrush. Blur. Oh, thank you. It's kind of tripping me out a little bit, not gonna lie. I didn't know how to feel about it at first. Really quick, I'm just going. Alrighty, I think I am done with this one. I need to get a signature because I have none. Crazy. Okay. Good enough for now. Just add it really tiny in the back. Anyway, I think that's it for now. I don't really know what else I would want to add. We have Lord Herbert, and we made a sticker of him. So, I think we were pretty, eventful today. So, I think I'm gonna get going now. Thank you guys for joining me. I had a blast being able to talk to you guys. So anyway, why is this not live? There we go. Anyway, thank you guys for joining me, and I will see you all later. Bye-bye. I think I just stop streaming.